Here we want to match the function to its graph. Y equals tang x plus pi. And what is the graph? Here we want to recall sine cosine has the period 2 pi. That means sine x plus 2 pi is sine x. Cosine x plus 2 pi is cosine x. So here, whenever you have a 2 pi, the value of sine goes back to the original one without adding 2 pi. And we know sine pi over 4, which is sine 45 degrees, is radical 2 over 2. Tang, cotang, they are different. They have the period pi, which is less than 2 pi. That means tang x plus pi equals tang x, cotang x plus pi equals tang x. This identity tells us tang x plus pi is actually tang x. So if you want this picture, you basically want is the one right here. Okay, so tang pi over 6 plus pi is tang pi over 6. You know, in this right triangle, there's 1 over radical 3, opposite side over adjacent. This 2 is the hypotenuse. If here is 1, then the hypotenuse will be 2, and the adjacent side will be radical 3, because 1 squared plus radical 3 squared is 4, and 2 squared is 4. Okay, so basically here you need the graph for tang x plus pi. You just need to find out the graph of tang x. Remember, tang x starts from origin. Origin is on the tang x and is increasing. Here is not from the origin. The curve does not go through the origin, so this one will not be. Then probably if this one, that's correct, go through the origin and is increasing, you have asymptotes negative pi over 2, pi over 2, 3 pi over 2. From negative pi over 2 to the pi over 2, the distance is pi. Pi over 2 minus negative pi over 2 is pi. Okay, the distance is pi. And then from pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2, another pi, then you have the same pattern. That means that if you draw a horizontal line, and then between the distance between this one and this one is pi. They have the same height. Y value is the same. So this is basically the picture for tang x plus pi. They are equal. And why not this one? This one does not go through the origin and is decreasing. Of course, it's not this one. This one goes through the origin, but is decreasing. It has to be the one go through the origin and is increasing. 1x goes from the left, smaller value, to the bigger value for x. Y should go through the same pattern, from smaller one to the big one. Okay, remember again, pi, tang go through the origin and is increasing. And for the one period is from negative pi over 2 to the positive pi over 2. Huh. So far, we should remember this characteristic for tangent. Alright, I'll see you next time.